The Sydney 2000 Olympic Games generated a national media celebration of the Aboriginal 400-metre runner Cathy Freeman. The construction of Freeman as a symbol of national reconciliation was evident in the newspaper, on national television, the internet and radio. In contrast to this celebration of this talented athlete, the letters to the editor sections of 11 major newspapers became sites for competing claims over what constitutes Australian identity and the place of Aboriginal people in national culture. Many of the themes and understandings of the insight into her courageous and valiant effort of her many sporting achievements have been highlighted within her autobiography, Born to Run, written by Cathy Freeman, which was then published on the 5th of May, 2007. The reason to choosing Cathy Freeman's autobiography, Born to Run, was as a child I was inspired by her Sydney Olympics campaign. The way she initiated herself and compelled herself over all the media stress and everything. And after reading her autobiography, I was inspired to do my assignment on her. Sport delivery systems has no actual definition, although it can be explained as a range of agencies who combine, compete and contribute to the delivery of sport for all who participate. These agencies and the competitions and services they deliver to participants at whatever level they are able to achieve comprise the delivery systems of sport. It is important to acknowledge and understand these systems to enhance and create balance and unity within all areas of sporting. It takes a number of agencies to successfully maintain and achieve certain levels of excellence within these areas. Cathy Freeman utilised almost all outlets required to achieve her ultimate performance capabilities and be able to deliver her elite athletic ability. This particular analysis begins with a discussion of sport delivery systems as they were experienced by Cathy Freeman, paying attention to the format of competitions, major events in the sport, and its organisational structures. As well as her autobiography, I have used a range of other information to include different points of view and to demonstrate a graph of the sport delivery systems specific to the sport of athletics in Australia. Freeman is a former Australian sprinter who specialised in the 400 metres event with her personal best of 48.63 seconds, currently ranking her as the 6th fastest woman of all time. She began athletics at a very young age and by the side of her first coach, her stepfather, Bruce Barber. By her early teens, she had a collection of regional and national titles, having competed in the 100 metres, 200 metres, high jump and long jump. In a competition in 1999, Freeman ran 11.67 seconds in the 100 metres and Delina began to think about entering her in the Commonwealth Games trials in Sydney. This was then followed by being chosen as the member of the Australians 4x100 metre relay team for the 1990 Commonwealth Games in Auckland, New Zealand. The team won gold medal, making Freeman the first ever Aboriginal Commonwealth Games gold medalist, as well as one of the youngest at 16 years old. "1994 was Freeman's breakthrough season, when she entered into the world's elite for the first time, competing at the 1994 Commonwealth Games in Canada. Freeman won gold in both the 200 metre and 400 metre events. She also competed as a member of Australia's 4x100 metre squad, winning the silver medal, and as a member of the 4x400 metre team, who finished first but were later disqualified. During the 1994 season, Freeman took 1.3 seconds from her 400 metre personal best, achieving 50.04 seconds. She also set all-time personal best for the 100 metre and 200 metres at 11.24 seconds and 22.25 seconds. Although a medal favourite at the 95 World Championships in Athletics in Sweden, Freeman finished 4th. She also reached the semi-finals of the 200 metres. The athletics competition format includes heats, quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals. The races are an elimination style tournament where the fastest times progress to the next stage of competition and all competitors are eliminated. Cathy Freeman's major achievements from 1990 to 2002. In 1990, Freeman received gold medal in the 4x100 metre relay at the Auckland Commonwealth Games. In 1992, Freeman attended her first Olympic Games where she reached the second round of the 400 metres in Barcelona, Spain. She was also the first Australian Aboriginal to represent Australia in the Olympics. In 1994, she participated at the 1994 Commonwealth Games in Canada, received gold medals in the 200 metre and 400 and took part in the Australia's 4x100 metre squad, for which she won the silver medal. In 1995, Gothenburg World Championships, receiving bronze in the 4x400 metre relay. In 1996, she received silver at the Atlantic Olympics in the 400 metre. In 1997, she received gold at the 400 metre at the World Championships held in Athens. She finished the 400 metre event with 49.77 seconds. In 1999, she received gold in the Seville, Spain World Championships. In 2000, she received gold medal in the 400 metre, finishing in 49.13 seconds at Sydney. And in 2002, she competed at Manchester Commonwealth Games, receiving gold in the 4x400 metre. Many institutions assisted and helped in the success and funding throughout the entirety of Freeman's athletic career, one being the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Commission, ATSIC, to which Cecilia Freeman appealed to the ATSIC on Cathy and her brother's behalf when they were teenagers and were each granted $8,000 in scholarship money as part of a new pilot program. This was then followed by his first major sponsor, Nike. Cathy was one of the first athletes to test Nike's new product, the Swift Suit, which she wore at the Sydney Olympics in 2000. The Melbourne Track Club, MTC, was a track training program she was associated with until her split with her partner who created this program. After leaving MTC, she became associated with Handling Speed Intelligently, an athletics club in Los Angeles where Freeman trained when she left MTC. Cathy was then associated into the Australian Institute of Sport Strategic High Performance Sport Development Program. The AIS hold a responsibility and accountability for leading the delivery of Australia's international sporting success. Their role is to provide expertise in athletic preparation, performance science and medicine, innovation, coach and leadership development, performance strategy and planning, pathway support, and athlete career and education. Without the support from these organisations, Cathy would not have been able to develop her skills and achieve her sporting milestones. So in conclusion, Cathy Freeman was and is still regarded as being one of Australia's greatest athletes. Her story highlights the importance of sport delivery systems when it comes to producing world-class athletes. Without the support of these systems, there is no doubt the level of Australian sport would be significantly lower.